lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Washington Commanders and the Kansas City Chiefs. Matt Gay now ready to get this one started. Monday Night Primetime is underway. Return starts at the 9. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First carry now, Deshaun Smith. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Back-to-back carries here. Ooh, this is close, but I think it's going to be 3rd down. Gain on the plan for the 38.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Yellow!
Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. He finds Worthy, complete. Keeps on moving into the red zone. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead right away. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. So that right there, exactly what you're looking for in the opening drive of a game.
And these opening drives are tone setters. You come out flat, maybe you go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, Kate. But here, sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
Turning it from the 4. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
This is for Corey Krosky-Merritt, in it for the first time. And his progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Ready.
Here's Krosky-Merritt on the carry. And he will not get the first, but ooh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out.
His first throw is an interception. And it's picked off by Keaton Crawford. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 11. And a Kansas City Chiefs. Yellow. Touchdown.
They'll try and punch it in. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. Chiefs pull out in front further, 13-zip. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
He's going to field this at the 2. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Come on. Half the 60.
And in motion, out of the slot. Running down to the pistol, Krosky Merritt. That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Let's go. 19 tight. Go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Caught by Deebo Samuel. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That play good for 17 on a 1st down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
60 Eagles.
First carry now for Austin Eckler. They will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know what I call that play, Kate? I call that a confidence injector. It just injects belief in that O-line, that running back, and most importantly, that play caller knowing he can call a run, and he can get a 1st down, too.
19 tight. Panther 11.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
It's a big strike downfield to Samuel. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. A gain of 27 yards there. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st.
Washington 1st down.
Got it. Ready? Traffic, go!
From the red zone now. This throw is caught. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that creates space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Catch is made in close. And that's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders make it a 1-score game. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Ricky Louvu there for the tackle. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 14-7 game. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking down to 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's brought in. It's his back, Rashawn Smith. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now we're on the counter. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
2nd and 10 now. Completed over the middle. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Completes this one to Gray. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Pickup of 2 here, and it'll be first down, Kansas City.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Bronx was the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the Commander's 26-yard line.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Now a pass play. Here's Mahomes. It's his running back. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run the flat? The great running backs know to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down. Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make an impact later.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Looking to throw Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Pride connected with Xavier Worthy there. And now it'll be 3rd and goal. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind them, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Talk about coming up clutch with that contact on 3rd and goal, partner. And now a decision for this offense to make on 4th down.
We know how hard it can be defensively in these goal-to-go situations. We know that you have got to be on point, every attention to detail. That's a job well done by that defense.
Butker knocks it through. And that'll push it to double digits and a 2-possession game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive to take some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. Go to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. It's the Commanders. About set to begin their drive. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Left thing, 19. Ready. 18, top low, 18. Ready.
From the gun, it's Daniels. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Caught quickly on the slant. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs.
Now a give on the counter. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on second and goal.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they're left with third and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletion.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs grow their lead just before halftime. Butker to try the point after. Oh, it's no good. Just his second missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. So after the missed extra point, he's still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. He'll take this at the 10. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. Touchdown on an incredible return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Here's Smith on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Gets everything he has under this throw. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
After the incompletion, second and 10 once again from the 20.
Yellow.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So the big play gets them just beyond midfield. It's first down. To the air, Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They're set up at the 35 now. They go play action. It's Mahomes. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
And with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40. Butker knocks it through. And that throws their lead to 12.
Okay, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Washington will take over first and 10. They're on the 23-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Go! Cougar 19. Ready, go!
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Butker on now to kick this one away. Starting at the 10. Stopped on the run back at the 27. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Ready? Press all 80. Panther 11. Camp 7 Pirates. Step 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 79 Broncos. Cut!
Out of the gun, Daniels. Finds a seam down the middle. He's off to the races. Into the red zone. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it'll be second and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Daniels from the pistol. That's incomplete left side.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Mustang 19. Come on. 19 Lions.
Daniels, third and goal. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to fourth down. On now is Matt Gay to try this Commanders field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Gay's kick is good, and the lead is back down to 9.
Nice to pay off any drive with some points. And able to trim the lead slightly there the first time out in the second half. And even if they can't get into pole position, they just want to keep this thing close.
Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10. With a dive up the middle. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners, too.
Hop behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Butkus, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do.
Completed to his running back. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. Now it's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
At the 47-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Solid running here. That's 9 yards as he brings up second down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction. How well the defense had that one covered.
And he's able to get this down to the 36. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. First down.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And that's with Royals over the middle. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. Running this one left. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Back to throw Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
So on fourth down, the Chiefs field goal unit and Harrison Butker headed out. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. Butker knocks it through. And that grows their lead to 12.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. The second half with some needed points. I think we know somebody who really likes the way kickoffs were redesigned, partner. The old format. What, teams were lucky if they got 2 in a season, and here he's got 2 by himself in this game.
Yeah, if you think about it, Kate, like in our lifetime, we have not seen such a drastic new rule change that's created so much new scheme and opportunity. These returns, well, they're a product of hard work, new scheme, and finding ways to exploit the weakness of your opponent.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Brings up second and 20 at the 25-yard line.
Trying again following the sack. It's him on the in route. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
That's complete. Here's Thornton. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield. So just one quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Chiefs football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Yellow.
Setting him on the dive. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up
43.
The 36-yard.
Back to the well again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
This one finds Kelsey. And that short gain is enough for him to set it down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
1st and 10 at the 31.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes now. That's caught. It's Kelsey again. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop the hips, cut right inside. It's a good work to help reset those chains.
Thrown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring out 2nd and 1.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistent.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Chiefs make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chiefs push the lead up to 12.
Chiefs 36. Commanders 24. Harrison Butker will kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. From his own end zone, here we go. Lanes didn't open for him. He is stopped shy of the 15. The Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey, 70, Timberwolves. Buffalo 18. Dragon 60. 19 tight. 70 Rangers. 70.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face 2nd down.
Warriors 70.
Here's Daniels. It's caught. This is Jacory Krosky-Merritt. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
This is hauled in. Oh, the football's loose. And this is picked up by the Chiefs. And they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
You know what separates good defenses from great? Good defenses find a way to get off the field. Great defenses find a way to take the ball away. What a great play to set their offense up with some mojo.
He's got it in the red zone. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs have likely locked up the win right there. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs go up by 19. Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Dumped off to his running back. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Here we go, set.
Daniels on 1st down. Completed over the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Commanders hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Deputy. 19 Tiger.
Samuel comes in motion left.
Go.
Daniels setting up the play action. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Give him 24 on that play. And the Commanders will have a first. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Samuel comes in motion left. A run, it's Krosky Merritt. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here's 2nd and 11. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Oh, no, they get him yet again. It was picked off by Keaton Crawford. And the Chiefs get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Throwing back, gets the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And this gets them well away from danger as he is out past their 20. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have